Hey guys, this is our host Adi and welcome back to Comic Space, and a lot of things are happening within the MCU right now, and of course the bombshell revealed by Deadline just recently that Marvel Studios have pressed the pause button on 3 major productions that they have been working on, which one of the projects was also the Nova series that has been highly anticipated, and it has been officially confirmed by the head of Marvel streaming and television, Brad Winterbaum, and of course Kevin Feige, the man himself. Again, we did the whole breakdown of what was happening with these 3 major productions and why Marvel Studios decided to press the pause button on them, which again we have been covering Nova updates for in quite some time now. We have been hearing a lot of interesting stuff about it, where Marvel Studios is heading with the Nova series and where they want to go with this character and the story. So before this project was on hold, we got some things to talk about here. The first update that we are going to go over is coming from My Time to Shine Hello, and again it is one of the sources that we cover frequently on the channel and also like to give a lot more reference to, have said that Henry Cavill has been in talks with Marvel Studios for a potential role as Annihilus in the Nova series, which is huge because we have been hearing, and of course I think it has to be one of the most evident things that Marvel Studios is 100% trying to get Henry Cavill be the part of the MCU. So as Henry Cavill, which of course he did made an awesome cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine as the Calvarian, but they want him as an integral part of the MCU and in much more bigger character and telling a story throughout multiple projects. That's what they want, which of course they have been discussing ideas about it before this project went on hold. I'm pretty sure one of the major things that they talk about it with Henry Cavill is that him playing Annihilus. It is not confirmed in any way, and the matter of fact the project is on pause right now. They're going to be circling back to it, I'm pretty sure, because Nova is a major character and the storyline, and where they want to go with the next saga that we will get back to it. It is for sure that Henry Cavill wants to be part of the MCU, so as Marvel Studios wants him, and I'm also thinking that Henry Cavill won't be coming back as a cape superhero within the MCU. I don't think so that's happening. He's going to be coming back as a completely different thing, and I think Annihilus is a really good pick, which again, they probably are going over the characters and trying to figure out what works, because they are also trying to figure out the Nova series. It is still in the early development right now. Right now Marvel Studios, of course, number one priority is that they have to finish off the multiverse saga, and they have a lot of things to look forward to, with again Born Again is going to be releasing pretty soon, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four First Steps, then we are going to be heading straight into Avengers Doomsday. If this update tells you one thing, and that is that 100% Henry Cavill is going to be part of the MCU, they're just trying to figure out what works and what would not. And again, I don't think so he's coming back as a superhero, but coming back as a much more prominent villain and in much more integral character, that his story would be spread out into multiple projects as well. They're just not going to be bringing him back for one and done. They're probably going to be looking forward to a much more longer storyline there. So since we are talking about the Nova series, we have an update from most trusted industry insider, and it is coming from Daniel RPK. And again, if you have been following our channel or have been part of the rumor mill, Daniel RPK is one of the trusted industry insider, as he also has the most impeccable track record with all of his scoops. So as he have stated, Austin Butler was in talks with Marvel Studios to play Richard Rider in the Nova series, and now the project is on the hold. Again, when we are talking about all of this stuff, it is just the fact that again the project is on hold, so nothing is moving forward with any of this discussion. They're probably going to be circled back to it, and I think eventually Nova is going to be coming to the MCU. We are going to get that series, which again, Nova series hasn't been greenlit yet. It is just in the early development. They're just going over the idea if it actually will work. How can we utilize the character of Nova in a much more bigger way, and setting up an Annihilus storyline, possibly going to an Annihilation Way storyline moving forward. If they can go and expand this cosmic side of the MCU, they're talking about Richard Rider with Austin Butler, so of course they have quite a confidence in that project. And again, it looks like it is going to be much more time now that the project has been officially put on hold. They're going to be circling back to it, but it is going to be time before we get to that kind of stuff and that cosmic side of the MCU. And when we are talking about all of this, we are talking about the next saga, because we are literally on the final chapter of the multiverse saga anyhow. And the titles that have started to pick up that potentially could be the part of that first leg of the next saga, which we are all presuming to be the mutant saga. So again, it is going to be quite fun when we get to it. So again, I think it is time for me to see you guys off on this one. I'm so glad that you guys got the time to hear me out. Thanks for listening to me. This is your host Adi signing off. See you in the next one.